It was a typical Tuesday morning when everything went sideways. I was finishing my cup of coffee, scrolling through some emails, when I heard a knock at my door. I wasn't expecting anyone, so I hesitated before answering. But when I opened the door, I was met with a sight I never expected: two men in uniform, badges gleaming, looking stern. "Are you, my name?" one of them asked, his tone firm. "Yes, that's me," I replied, still confused. "We have a warrant for your arrest on charges of violating HOA rules. You've repeatedly ignored notices and caused disturbances in the neighborhood," the other officer said, showing me what looked like an official document. I could hardly believe what I was hearing. HOA violations? Arrested? This had to be a mistake. I was a law-abiding citizen and had never had any serious issues with the HOA. But before I could respond, the first officer stepped forward and said, "We need you to come with us." I kept my composure, but inside, I was boiling. I knew something wasn't right. The uniform, the warrant, it all seemed too perfect, almost as if it was too staged. "I'm not going anywhere without proper verification. I'm the chief of police," I said, pulling out my badge from under my shirt. The look of surprise on their faces was priceless. The first officer's hand froze in midair, as if he wasn't sure whether to arrest me or run for cover. "Chief of police," he stammered. I stepped back, gesturing for them to take a seat. "Yes, I'm the chief of police. And I can tell you right now, this is a hoax. No warrant, no charges, no arrest." The second officer pulled out a phone, seemingly trying to verify the warrant, but his face went pale as I pulled out my own phone and dialed the local precinct. A few seconds later, it was confirmed: no arrest warrant had been issued in my name. I turned to the two men, who were now visibly sweating. "You're not real officers, are you?" I asked. They stammered, their cover blown. It turned out they were just hired goons from the HOA, sent to intimidate me into paying fines I didn't owe. With a smile, I told them, "You've just made a very big mistake." I called the real police, and the fake officers were escorted off my property in cuffs. The HOA's plot unraveled in front of everyone. From that day on, no one ever underestimated the power of the chief of police.